Morgan Spurlock was a force. He was a filmmaker. He challenged us. He made us think. He made us laugh. He will be missed. I remember when I first met Morgan. He was full of energy. He had this idea. It was crazy. It was brilliant. He wanted to eat McDonald's every meal for a month. I told him he was nuts. We all did. But he was determined. He wanted to expose the truth about fast food, the truth about corporate greed, the truth about what we put in our bodies. That was Morgan, always searching for the truth. I remember when I first met Morgan. He was full of energy. He had this idea. It was crazy. It was brilliant. He wanted to eat McDonald's every meal for a month. I told him he was nuts. We all did. But he was determined. He wanted to expose the truth. If you enjoyed this tribute, please subscribe and hit the like button. The truth about fast food. The truth about corporate greed. The truth about what we put in our bodies. That was Morgan, always searching for the truth, no matter the cost. He wasn't afraid to take risks. He wasn't afraid to push boundaries. He wasn't afraid to make himself the subject of his films. In fact, that's what made him so effective. He put himself out there. He made himself vulnerable. He connected with audiences on a personal level. Morgan was a true original. He was a visionary. He was a provocateur. He was also a friend. And I will miss him dearly. Super Size Me was more than a movie. It was a phenomenon. It was a wake-up call. It was a conversation starter. I remember watching it in theaters. I was shocked. I was disgusted. I was also entertained. Morgan had a way of making even the most disturbing topics engaging. The film's premise was simple. Morgan would eat nothing but McDonald's for 30 days. He would document the effects on his body, interview experts, and talk to everyday people. The results were, well, astounding. Morgan's health deteriorated rapidly. He gained weight, experienced mood swings, and even damaged his liver. But the film wasn't just about Morgan's personal journey. It was about a much larger issue. The issue of corporate responsibility, public health, and our food system. Super Size Me started a national conversation. It forced us to confront uncomfortable truths. It made us think twice about what we were eating. It also had a real-world impact. McDonald's discontinued its Super Size option shortly after the film's release. Whether or not the film directly influenced this decision is debatable, but there's no doubt that it played a role in raising awareness. Section 3, Beyond Big Macs, A Legacy of Impact. Morgan didn't stop with Super Size Me. He went on to make many other thought-provoking films, tackling a wide range of topics from climate change to product placement to the dangers of bottled water. No issue was off-limits for him. Morgan wasn't afraid to ask tough questions or to challenge the status quo. He had a knack for finding humor in unexpected places, and he could make even the most serious subjects entertaining. Truly, he was a master storyteller. He knew how to connect with audiences, making us care about the issues he was passionate about. Morgan's films were more than just entertainment. They were calls to action. They inspired people to get involved, to make a difference, to change the world. Morgan left behind a legacy of impact, a legacy that will continue to inspire generations to come. Section 4, The Personal Touch, Morgan's Impact on Me. I remember when Morgan asked me to be in Super Size Me. I was hesitant at first, not wanting to be part of a film that demonized fast food. But Morgan was persuasive. He explained that the film wasn't about demonizing anyone, it was about starting a conversation. He wanted to show the human cost of our food system to make people think. I agreed to be in the film, and I'm glad I did. Working with Morgan was a joy. He was passionate, dedicated, and also a lot of fun. We spent hours talking about film, politics, life. He had a contagious energy that made you want to be a better filmmaker, a better person. Section 5, A Void in the Story. Morgan Spurlock's passing is a loss for the film community, a loss for the world. He was a unique voice, a powerful voice, a voice that will be sorely missed. He left us too soon, but his work will live on. His films will continue to inspire, to challenge, to make us think. We need more filmmakers like Morgan Spurlock, filmmakers who are willing to take risks, to speak truth to power, to make a difference. Rest in peace, my friend.